So have you ever woken up in the morning with a crazy idea and a desire to shirk off all of your responsibilities for the weekend? Me too, and I'm gonna go see if we can get Matt on board with it. Hey Matt.
Yes, Joyce.
I have an idea.
Yes, dear.
I have an idea of something that we can do today that's kind of obscure, but I need you to guess what it is.
Okay.
And he's making breakfast for us. I'm going to give you 5 clues.
Okay.
And see if you can figure out what this is.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead. Shoot.
First clue. Muncie.
We're going to Ball State.
No.
No.
Second clue.
All right.
Cat. Third clue. Lasagna. Fourth clue. Mondays.
So it's definitely Garfield related.
It is the Garfield Trail in Grant County. What do you think?
There's such a thing?
There is such a thing. And I feel like we owe it to ourselves to go check it out.
All right. Well, I'm going to grab some food first because I'm hungry, but let's do this.
Let's do it. Okay, we've made it to the car now. I have sweet talked Matt into some shenanigans this weekend, which I'm pretty good at, to be quite honest. I like shirking adult responsibilities and going to do fun things. So that's what we're doing today. We're heading to Marion, Indiana and Grant County to various stops along the Garfield Trail. And Marion is the home of Jim Davis, who is the creator of Garfield. So we'll see what we can see today. But first we grabbed our Starbucks, which is a must on any adventure, I say, because you have to be caffeinated. Now there are 14 statues on the trail we're doing today. There's actually 2 trails. One is in Muncie, Indiana, and then this one is kind of spread out throughout Grant County. How many do you think we would get today, Matt?
Well, it's hard to say. I say within a 2.5, 3 hour window, we're going to hit most of them, I bet. I'm curious to see how easy some of these are to actually find, though. So we'll see. I think I read somewhere that some of these are inside versus outside statues. So we'll see what we see.
Yeah, that's true. So I don't know, if it's inside, if a building will be open, or what it is that we'll see. But we'll share more along the way and see what this adventure leads to. Let's go find Garfield.
I hate Mondays.
Okay, we are here at the Garfield Trailhead. Now this is the Community Foundation of Grant County, Indiana. And this is a community resource building. They offer community resources and assistance for things like grants and scholarships and other resources that they connect the community to. And we are walking around the side. I've already lost Matt. We hear that Garfield is located in the garden area here that has a gate that we can enter. And there's Matt. Apparently he's found it. Going this way. We're coming. So they do have a trailhead plaque here. This Garfield is called Pause for Thought Garfield. It was placed here in July of 2012. And it looks like there is a phone number that we can call that will give us more information about this Garfield and others on the trail. So that's kind of cool. We'll call it and see what they have. So it says, each statue features a unique design that depicts the heritage of the character of the town in which it stands. The Garfield Garden Pause for Thought statue is a reminder that altruism, like Garfield himself, will always be in style. Let's go check it out. And here he is, the #1 cat, the first stop on the trail in the Community Garden Center. Hello, Garfield. So we've got Garfield here in the middle, and I don't know if you can tell very well in the video, but all of the kind of cement areas is like a giant paw print that he's standing on. So there's the pad of his foot, and over here is little toes, and it looks like they have some plaques on the ground telling you some more information about this as well. Like Garfield the comic strip made its first appearance in 41 U.S. newspapers on June 19th, 1978. The next one says, Garfield the Cat is named after cartoonist Jim Davis's grandfather, James Garfield Davis. Well, that's cool. I never knew that. Next one, Garfield's first full-length feature film, Garfield the Movie, was released in 2004. And his final little paw print. Let's see what this one says. Garfield is the most widely syndicated comic strip in the world. Okay, so now Matt's going to call our number.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Cannot be. Well, there was supposed to be a phone number you could call with a little audio guide for each stop, but we've called it and it just said it's not in service, so I'm not exactly sure why. All the websites still have the information on there to call it, but it is what it is. It's fine. We are going to move along now to the second Garfield statue here in Marion and see what one we come across.
We are here at stop 2, which is the Marion Public Library. It's about a half mile from our starting point. Hey, Joyce.
Yeah.
Oops, there you are.
Hey.
Hey, Joyce.
Yeah.
What kind of books does Garfield like to read?
Ooh. I'm not sure. Comic books?
No, close.
No?
Catalogs.
I see what you did there.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if we can find our statue. I'm guessing we're gonna have to go inside here.
Yeah, I can't really see the screen, so it's fine.
Let's see if we can find him.
Ooh.
Feels good in here.
Ooh.
Oh, they have a museum here. That's cool. Okay, we're here inside the library now, and there's Mr. Garfield. Let's see what this one is. This is Bookworm Garfield, where you're encouraged to read, learn, and grow. Let's see what he's reading. Garfield's interested in quilting. Rebels and Giants by James Dean, who, fun fact, is also from this area. Oh, and right over here, there's a pamphlet of the Garfield Trail. Okay, we're here outside now the Marion General Hospital. This is Dr. Garfield. You can see him across the street there. There's free parking across the street if you want to park and get up closer so you can take a look. This one was funded by the hospital staff members and was unveiled on May 11th, 2007. So let's go check him out. And here he is wearing his scrubs and a stethoscope, standing on a medical box outside the hospital entrance.
I believe he has a order for lasagna, 50 cc's to be consumed immediately.
Lasagna sounds good. Should we find some lasagna for lunch?
You never know.
Never know. Okay, we're here now for our next statue in Matter Park. And we are walking toward the statue, but got sidetracked because there's beautiful gardens here to explore. So we thought we'd come in and check it out. This is actually really pretty in here. I feel like your mom would appreciate this area.
Probably.
Yeah. They have lots of fun statues you can see in here. A lot of water features, which is nice.
Looks like there's an event. Maybe later on today.
Yep. Oh, we got some boys and girls playing baseball over here.
Here we are coming up on the Fit for Life Garfield statue, which reminds me, Joyce.
Yes, sir.
What is Garfield's favorite exercise?
Oh, did he like exercise? I don't know. I feel like he doesn't exercise very much.
Correct answer is the fork lift.
I get it. To eat his lasagna, I assume? Yeah. I feel that deeply. Although mine might be to eat ice cream. Let's see what they say about him. So it looks like this one was dedicated in October of 2006. Garfield hits the trails to promote health and fitness. I don't feel very fitness-like today. It is 90 degrees out here.
A little warm. A little warm out.
He's cool though. He's got his water bottle. Stay hydrated in the summer, guys. We have a water bottle. It's in the car, so there's that. And for our next stop, we've come to the tiny little town of Sweetser, Indiana. This is the Sweetser Switch Trail. There's a railroad track over there, and sculpture of the front of a train here. And this spot actually has some cat paws on the sidewalk, so we get to follow the trail and see where it leads. Stop. Heading back toward the train now, because apparently these paw prints on the ground lead to the Paradise Park, which is a dog park and not the Garfield statue. So do not be fooled. There are no paw prints leading you to the Garfield statue here.
They didn't even have an Odie there. I mean, there was a dog park. Total missed opportunity.
Total missed opportunity.
Come on.
Poor little Odie. He's a good boy. All right, we're heading back now toward the train itself. That's where they say that Garfield lives. We'll see. All right, crossing the street now to the Sweetser train. And I do see Mr. Garfield sitting on the top up there. Yeah. And here we are. This is College Bound Garfield, dedicated in October 2006 by the Sweetser Lions Club. And Garfield travels the rails to go to college. Oh, look, there's Odie. Found ya. They painted the parking meters here with Odie, so he does exist. Also, someone left a creepy baby doll on the steps, and I don't like that one bit. Okay, we're here now in Swayze, Indiana at the Swayze Alumni Park. This is in front of like their elementary school. And here is our Speed Kings Garfield. Fun fact about this Garfield, he is wearing jersey number 9, which represents the number of overtime periods played in the record-setting basketball game against Liberty Center in 1964. Fun facts with Garfield. Okay, so this is stop number 7. We've been at this for a couple hours now. I'm beginning to think we might not finish the whole trail because we do have to get home to a dog and feed her dinner, and it is a couple hour drive from here to get back home. So we'll see how many more we can get in, but I'm starting to get a little hungry. How about you?
I could definitely eat, and I think I have a good idea of what that could be.
Oh, I'm intrigued. Let's go find some grub.
Follow me.
Here at the Jonesboro City Hall, and we have Firefighter Garfield. Now, he was put here in honor of Jonesboro's volunteers and the 1st Grant County Fire Department and its police reserves. So thank you for your service, Mr. Garfield. Here now in Gas City, Indiana, this is the Glass Blower Garfield. He honors the natural gas boom and the glass industry of Gas City. And he is outside of the public library. Okay, we are here now in Fairmount, Indiana, which is also the home of James Dean from back in the day. And we were looking for the Fairmount Historical Society for Cool Cat Garfield. It's a little confusing. We think this is it, and possibly Garfield used to be right there. But we don't see him anywhere, and there's not a lot of signage, so this one could be a bust, although this doesn't say it's a museum. It says it's the J.W. Patterson House. So maybe we're just not looking in the right spot. We're walking around trying to find him. Okay, so we figured it out thanks to the Google. This is the Patterson House. The Garfield statue is by the museum, which this is the address that penned in Google for the museum, but it's actually not here. It's just down the street a block. So if you are checking out the Garfield Trail, keep that in mind when you're in Fairmount. It is by the James Dean Museum, and so we're heading that way now. Okay, we rounded the corner and we found the one cool cat, the man himself, Mr. Garfield. This one's actually in really good condition. Some of them have been a little bit not well kept, but this one looks good. And he is right outside the James Dean Museum.
Also with a completely
Garfield.
Oh, Garfield and Fairmont history. Maybe we should go in and check it out.
Yeah, it's free.
Let's see. Okay, heading back to the car. So the museum was open. It is $10 if you want to go in and check it out. But since we only have a couple more hours left before we need to head back to the dog, and we still have 4 statues, maybe 3. I've lost count. I don't even know. You'll probably know as you're watching this video more than we will. We decided not to go in there today, but it looks pretty cool inside there. James Dean and Garfield History Museum. So could be something fun to check out if you're here. On to the next stop.
Here we are just outside Gas City for the British Garfield, which quite honestly is a bit awkward since we just celebrated our independence from Britain and the monarchy, but this one is located just outside of an English restaurant, thus the red coat. Still a bit awkward.
Okay, here now at what will be our next to the last stop. This could possibly be my favorite stop of the day because we are at Ivanhoe's Drive-In, although it doesn't really look like a drive-in, and we are here for some delicious ice cream. They are known for having over 100 ice cream and sundae flavors, and we are about to go in and have a treat. Okay, well, after a delicious ice cream treat here at Ivanhoe's, we have 2 more statues left, and we just decided to call it a day. For one, we have the 2-hour drive, as we've mentioned, to get home to the dog, and we're both a little bit tired. So we've been at this about 4 hours, a little over 4 hours. And we did read that it could take 3 to 4 hours to do the trail, which I think maybe a little bit more if you stop for some food and snacks and things like we did. So hopefully you've had fun following along and just seeing like what the Garfield Trail is. It's completely obscure in the middle of nowhere counties in Indiana. But it's been a fun day. What's been your favorite stop on the Garfield Trail?
I mean, the one with the garden was pretty nice area there. That was kind of surprising because it was kind of in the middle of nowhere, and to be honest, an older town. Was not expecting something that nice. It was a very nice little area that they had there.
Yeah, the garden was beautiful, and it was near Mississinawa, which is, what's that in Jasper? I can't remember now exactly where it was, but they actually do reenactments from the Battle of Mississinawa there in the summer, I think. Although I don't remember when I've been, it's been like years ago, but it was a pretty fun time. They had tons of vendors and reenactments from the fight scenes and things like that. So that was a cool place.
So what are your guys' favorite local spots to check out? Any exciting adventures in your state that maybe we need to check out?
Yeah, for sure. We're always up for a good road trip or spontaneous shenanigans.
Just drop a comment in the comment section and maybe we'll check it out. Until next time, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you later.
All right, bye.